But you have to help.
It was almost too calm. Like the calm before the storm. And before I knew it, things began to unravel rather quickly.
No, I'm not staying up in any chair.
Christopher.
They're definitely not following any of the rules that we set up.
Get off of me! Get your butt off of me! No!
It was as if they thought the rules were just suggestions.
I'm not gonna do ballet day now. Stop it.
There came a time when I had to address the bad language in the house. So we've talked about the rules and what we need to fix. And today, one of the biggest things that I want to address right now is the bad language. You know you use some really bad words in this house, right? Everybody. So today there are no more bad words when other people are around. Because you guys have potty mouth. And where's the potty in the house? Where does it live? Upstairs in the bathroom. So from now on, when anybody has potty talk, they're going to the bathroom and they're going to be given this, which has Nanny's logo on it. And you can say your bad language and your curse words, but only in the bathroom. The idea is that you give a piece of toilet paper once you see that somebody's going to start using totally inappropriate words.
Okay, can you turn it off for me, please?
Courtney will curse nonstop, words you wouldn't imagine coming out of a 4-year-old.
No,
Courtney?
Courtney swears to be shocking, and it's important to take the power away from her words. Here's your piece of toilet paper. So it's off to the potty. She needs to realise that foul language is simply inappropriate behaviour. In you go. Any bad language, any potty talk, you say it in the bathroom. I actually gave them extra rolls because they're going to go through a lot of toilet paper in this house.
pizza!
It's the family's second day with the new rules, and it's time Mum and Dad take over. Something tells me they're going to have their hands full.
You know how Nanny said we have to have a choice?
Yeah.
All right, so here's what the deal is for lunch. It's either a grilled cheese sandwich or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Grilled cheese!
Okay, so you would like a grilled cheese.
I'm very encouraged to see Mum trying to implement my rules.
Here, what would you like?
Unfortunately, Dad can't help but undermine her.
Laura,
Yes.
we're going to limit it to 2 choices.
That's what I said, 2 choices.
Right. No, you said, what do you want?
Okay, well, 2 choices. Grilled cheese or peanut butter and jelly?
That's not what I want. I want them either to have
No,
grilled
Nanny
cheese
said.
or peanut butter and jelly.
I can't believe Laura and Chris are bickering right in front of their children.
A whole lot of options. I want to keep it simple.
They don't all have to eat the same thing. Do you like eating broccoli? Should I make you eat broccoli? You hate broccoli, right?
You're right,
Should
I
I
hate
serve
broccoli.
that to you if you hated it?
They're children.
Mhm.
I'm an adult. I make adult decisions.
It's no wonder these kids are so disrespectful. They're obviously learning it straight from their parents.
Maybe you can replace, an entree, but
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
And sure enough, the next thing I see is disrespect all around. I was standing in the other room watching Chris run away from his mother.
Christopher, I'm going to count to 5. I'm not playing this can't catch me game.
And then bam! Chris knocked Connor off his chair.
what happened? Chris!
Just as I feared, the danger in this house has resulted in one of the children getting hurt.
Where was he? Was he on
He
the
was
chair?
on the chair.
Time for a timeout.
Sit in timeout. Nanny gave us a chance to try to work the timeout system with the kids on our own, and that was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Okay. He started running around the house, around and around and around. So I called his dad to try to help me catch him.
I started chasing him, trying to stop him. I wanted him to follow through with what Nanny had been teaching him. You want to do a timeout standing?
No!
You want to do it sitting? This is like day 1 stuff, son. Sit down.
Christopher, you keep
12
your hands
minutes.
off of there.
12 minutes.
12 minutes!
You stay there, son. You stay there. I'm leaving.
You work.
If I hear
While father claims to know best, he leaves the dirty work to mum.
You gonna hit me now, Christopher?
If dad doesn't respect Laura, there's no reason for Chris to.
You know every single toy and all your contraptions and everything you have in your room. Would you like them all to be gone? Would you?
And on top of all this,
Would you like them all?
Listen, just call me a piece of garbage. Put her down.
when Courtney badmouths her father, instead of dealing with her himself, he drops the problem in Laura's lap,
Go. There it is, right here.
No!
You're gonna sit in time out also.
Really?
leaving her to get spat
I
on.
said when you're done being in time. Now you're spitting at me? She just spit on me now. It's getting worse, not better. You do not spit on me, number one. Or you know what I'm gonna do? Should I shove this in your mouth? Should I shove this little thing in your mouth?
This is an absolute nightmare. Later in the day, Dad finally attempts to clean up his own mess. Unfortunately, he resorts to ultimatums.
If this thing moves, I will take your favorite toy.
I want it over here.
That's not what I want. And this is what I want.
He threatens to take Chris's favourite toy away,
Yes, it is.
and Chris responds the way he always has,
I got it now.
with total disrespect.
I trade you for that thing.
Chris Jr. continues to test his father, who falls for the bait. I'm beginning to wonder which Chris is the child in this family.
Chris and I ultimately made it upstairs. I was trying to get him to understand that he needed to respect me. Have a seat. We're going to have a meeting right here. What do we got? These are all your contraptions. It's all your valuable stuff.
Inventions, you.
I started off by taking away a toy one at a time.
No.
This is a good one. This is brand new, right? No. You don't even have a clue as to what you're getting ready to do. Sit down. Give me the next one. These are all going.
No,
one at a
they're
time.
not.
They are.
As Dad's frustrations mount, he begins to tease and torment his son.
What other toys are we going to take away?
Schoolyard antics through and through.
Next will be your measuring tape. Gotta have that. He was disrespecting me. He wasn't minding me. And I really wanted to get his attention. I wanted to slow him down. Now, you could have avoided all this, right? The stuff hasn't gone
Oh,
anymore.
give me my stuff back anyway.
Give me my life back.
It's mine.
This has gotten out of hand. Chris is not fathering his son, he's bullying him.
Give me my stuff.
Son. Yeah.
I'm appalled to see him responding with the same behaviour as his 6-year-old.
What do you want, son? You can't breathe my butt.
Then Mum intervenes.
Chris, let him go. I'm serious. I don't want you holding them like that.
I'm not holding him.
So I don't want you doing this. Here.
I was more upset with Laura than I was with Chris at that moment in time because I felt we were almost there and the trip got stopped. Flat tire, get out and leave. He beat the holy hell out of me
Well, why don't you just get up and leave?
because I want to talk
Get up
to my
and leave.
son.
It's counterproductive. You've been sitting up here for half an hour with him.
I am disgusted to see Mum and Dad arguing while poor Chris Jr. is still gasping for breath.
No, I'm just telling you, okay?
It's clear to me now that the real problem in this house lies with the parents. It's time to have it out with the Kings.
Chris, let him go. I'm serious. I don't want you holding them like that.
I'm not holding him.
Well, it's counterproductive. You've been sitting up here for half an hour with him screaming, kicking.
That's enough, please. It was definitely time to intervene.
We're going to deal with this later.
I'd seen enough. It wasn't working, and I was really nervous that Chris was getting out of control. Can you calm down? Can you take big breaths? Calm down, okay? Come here. Come here. I'm going to give you a hug. Calm down. Calm down. I was very upset when I saw Chris Jr. hyperventilate. Why does it ever have to get to that point that your child is so upset that they can't breathe? Why couldn't you calm down?
I don't know.
So you're upset? Dad's upset? I talked to him in a calm voice, but I'm not physically holding him down in any way. He's free to move, he's free to breathe. You have to calm down. And then we're going to go and talk about it, okay?
Yes.
Okay. I'd had enough. I wasn't going to think it through anymore. It wasn't for me to think anymore. I've given you the plan and this is what you need to do. You say you're going to do it and then you don't do it. And then I'm dealing with your son who's hyperventilating in the bedroom. Done. Can I talk to you two in the kitchen?
Nanny hauled us off into the kitchen shortly thereafter. I was beginning to feel it was time for her to leave. This wasn't working.
I have had enough. You need to get yourselves help. Because I'm telling you, you're hurting your children.
It just really threw me. I didn't see that I was doing anything wrong. I don't think that anything that happened in our home has been wrong.
I'm very sorry, but my heart is absolutely broken. Because I told you a few days ago that I was concerned for the welfare of your children. They're in danger from themselves and they're in danger from you two, not physically, but mentally.
I was surprised. I was shocked. You know, you really don't realize how bad things are until other people come in and look at it. You kind of just accept things as normal.
I'm not a marriage counsellor, okay? I'm not. And until you two work this out, I can't help you. I really can't help you. So you two figure out how you can work this out together.
All right.
Yeah?
Laura and I sat down to the table and rehashed some of the basic problems we always knew we had. I had no idea things were so bad. Okay, you guys think I'm blind. Yeah, I'm gone all week and you tell me they're bad. You don't tell me
see
this.
It on the weekends. You see it on the weekends.
Laura, he's never done that to me before.
Then you're not even admitting the truth. I'm sitting here telling the truth and you're lying. Okay, because I tell you every single day that this goes on. So if you haven't seen it, then you need to listen to people when they're telling you and get a clue.
Okay, well, I'm real upset. Because I put you in charge of taking care of the kids.
But you don't need to
Laura,
be in charge.
I'm
It's
gonna
our
talk.
job.
I'm gonna
It
talk.
doesn't mean I am solely in charge of the kids. This is where you are mistaken.
I tried to explain what I thought we needed to do. And every time I got 3 words out, she would stop me and butt in. I'm not angry. I'm real upset.
You're angry all the time.
No,
You get
Laura,
angry
I'm
if a
not.
glass of milk. Yes,
Laura,
you do, Chris.
yes. You know what?
If a glass of milk spills, you say, "I feel like anger's boiling up inside of me." Get a paper towel and clean it up. It's your job.
Laura, the anger comes from me not being able to get a damn word in edgewise without you jumping on me. Can I say what I want to say?
Say it. Go ahead.